try to double back, we ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to.
It's Matt.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance. Lance going to put it up right away.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
He'll be dropped at the 30. The first broken tackle couldn't bust him free. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. This defense for the Rams, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Throwing now is Lance. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. He'll take it at the 42. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and that will come the offense as they take over. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by the final pick of the first round in 2018 out of Louisville. It's Lamar Jackson.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
The numbers for Spears on the ground a week ago. 21 carries, 79 yards.
And they've already clinched a playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, he had to wait until December, but congrats to the rookie, his first INT.
Yeah, he's been a reliable contributor for this defense throughout the season. Definitely got a bright future, and has gotten even brighter after making that play.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Rams take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field. partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew is...
He's got a man, complete. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Zay Flowers, 52 yards. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And Lance now to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. You talk about this Rams defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively, because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Lance. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Lance looking to throw it. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, ready? On the coverage.
Here's Lance to throw it. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Jalen Carter, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Oh, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. And Lance going to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Riley Dixon now to punt it away. This is fielded at the 7. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now Lance throwing on 2nd down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. 3 first half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Panthers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tariq Woolen picks it. And the return will stop right around the 25. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now it's Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown! Zay Flowers with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Rams have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for. But I think we get it during the regular season, too, because you never know how things are going to go during the final weeks of the season. Every team pulling out all the stops to get a better seed or just to get one of those 7 seats at the table.
So nothing doing there, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Here's Lance. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first time, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
3, yellow, 1, check, pink, red.
Hand off to Spears. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumbled, recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Jalen Carter in on that tackle. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Come on,
this is 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Lance. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Rams are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough, but Man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're... Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. A big play there for L.A. 44 yards. Now Jackson on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of a crowd. That's what we're witnessing here. 27-0, Charles.
And this defense, they've just looked completely unprepared for what's been thrown at them. And you know they're supposed to adjust series to series. That has not happened for them, so I don't think halftime adjustments are going to help a heck of a lot. They are in major trouble unless they figure out something really fast.
On the set. 43 rail. Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now Lance. Open man is Duvernay. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
There he goes right side, and just shedding him off there. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards.
Exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Throwing on first down is Lance. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And they're working inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Ready.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Again, it's Lance. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Lance. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
And his kick here is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
They're on the 23-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
This taken in at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. They go play action with Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Marcus May with a pick. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Overall, he's had a productive day throwing the football, but that time maybe trying to do a little too much, and it backfired with a pick 6.
In the old days, defensive coaches would have been beside themselves with all the yardage that have been piled up with him throwing the football. But in this age of football, what they care about most? Possession. And them taking it away, turning it into a pick 6, they don't worry about the yardage given up. They like the result that their defense gave them.
Taken at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson.
And he gets this to Thornton.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Jackson on first down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. 2nd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Past the 20. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Rams.
Now it's Jackson. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Zay Flowers
from 13 yards out.
And the Rams are able to add on to that lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Carolina offense about ready to go. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible, let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Working from the gun, Lance. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A lot of ground left to make up, obviously, a lopsided contest, and we're already in the 3rd quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina.
Tyjae Spears with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Panthers get a bit closer.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Zay Flowers and his offense about to begin their next drive.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And my goodness, another interception. Marcus May with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
76 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now play fake. Lance. But he will find his man Samuel.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
And here's a give to Spears.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs, and here a loss of yardage.
On 2nd down, here's Lance. That one's taken in by Spears.
Touchdown, Panthers.
Tyjae Spears.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Panthers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. After the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Zay Flowers and his offense about to begin their next drive.
He's hoping to take what has been a good game here and make it a great game. So far, solid, and we're still in the 3rd quarter.
And there's nothing wrong with solid. You want to be that. You want to be reliable. You want to be a guy that puts your team in a position to have a chance to win. And that's what we're seeing from him. And there's also that added element that maybe it can become a little bit more as this game goes on.
We'll try to make it more here on this drive. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention. And it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, That's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So following the failed try on 4th down, we'll change ends and change possession. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Will Anderson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
There's a reason inside linebackers are often captains of a defense. They call the signals. They have the opportunity to affect the game in coverage, against the run, and, of course, on blitzes. Living in the best of both worlds here.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Zay Flowers and his offense about to begin their next drive. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. Jackson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime the ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case,
he's going to go down. They sack him back right. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Here's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, L.A. Tyquan Thornton, 30 yards. And the Rams are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Well, it seemed like they were so focused elsewhere they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns him there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying to stop them from all angles. This time the tight end gets them.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now on 4th down here, that pass
pass knocked away and incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson now. And now here's another interception. And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It give it and it take it away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
At the 35-yard line.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Lance.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On 3rd and long, it's Lance.
And he's going to go down again. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Desperation time here. Lance.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw.
And this one too low.
They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange.
Touchdown, Rams! Tyquan Thornton, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Rams extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will bump the lead up to 26.
Panthers 23. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Lance again here on 2nd and 10. Hitting Samuel on the slant.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
Lance going to throw. And returns it right back to Samuel.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
At the Rams 49-yard line.
Lance to throw on 2nd down here. That went into the hands of Tony downfield.
Touchdown, Carolina!
Kadarius Toney,
49 yards.
and the Panthers are able to cut into that deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot.
Fix my cheek real quick. What you mean you don't know how I'm stepping? What you mean you don't know what I'm repping? I'm feeling my hood like they call me the blessing. You jacking my side, you gotta come and check in. As the wind get hectic, don't let me slide up on you, no electric. You hit them like a Tetris. You felt the way you know you do a texting. Listen, I don't know why they mentioning beef. I don't think no one better than me. You can say what you want, but my steppers don't speak. If I tell them to go, then they stepping on 3 like border chain. That's competitive. Me make it rain in your hood like I weather the streets. So my label weak, then I'ma get to the bridge. You only as tough as your weapon could be. I done Connie and Dylan, I got off the block. Took the hate and put that on the watch. The ice on my neck is little shorty on hot. It's some rappers that want me to flap. I don't care about no dissing, cause none of them pop. And I'm shooting my stars off a pop. They be all on my DM like when you gon' drop. Look, it get boring, just me at the top. It get boring, just me at the top. I be shaking their hearts every time that I drop. Like when I walk in the spot, it says, you won't be in this, and who don't make it hot like her. New deal, AP, I done signed up with Def Jam. Jay-Z, got the in my left hand. Play me every time that I step them. Hate me like what? Play with the gang and you play with your life. With a bag in your head, it don't matter the price. Put on their neck, so I got me some ice. If I'm dissing you once, I ain't saying it twice. Said I got time today, I done stepped in the field, I got time to play. And my exes are up, they had time to wait. Blocking, I said I need time away. Like, what you mean you don't know how I'm stepping? What you mean you don't know what I'm repping? I'm feeling my hood like they call me the blessing. You jacking my side, you gotta come and check in. Let the wind get hectic, don't let me slide up on you, no electric. Blocking, hit them like it's Tetris. You felt the way, you know you do a texting. Listen.
I ain't tripping, this is easy. Got them excited to meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs. Wake up, get to it, and repeat. Hey, I ain't hearing nothing hate to say. Let them talk about it. My whole crew is about 100 deep. Gotta walk around it. I kill it and then I walk away. Put the chalk around it. I just get low key and watch them talk about it. I'm in New York and we finna get loose. Squeeze the big apple and give me the juice. Don't wanna talk, I just do what it do. My alter egos can fill up a room. Hop on the flight, take a trip to Peru. Yeah, hop in the whip, that is missing the roof. My woman a fire, just look at my boo. I'm the almighty, I'm feeling like Bruce. Ooh. I don't need much, ability to do. Ooh. Breaking the hearts and breaking the rules. Ooh. 10 out of 10, I'm feeling like 2. I ain't tripping, this is easy. Got them excited to meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs. Wake up, get to it, and repeat. Hey, I ain't hearing nothing hate to say. Let them talk about it. My whole crew is about 100 deep. Gotta walk around it. I kill it and then I walk away. Put the chalk around it. I just get low key and watch them talk about it. Every week I got a mission to get it. Hop on a flight and finish in business. I'm sitting in business, just look at the ticket. A traveling man, I'm switching to pivot. Why would I talk about it when I live it? I know that you live it, I know that you mad. Putting up numbers and flipping the digits again and again and again. Well, you get it. Elevate and enjoy the saga. Better pay, give me more of them dollars.